Hi there, I'm Charlie. I'm the workshop supervisor here at ABT. Today I've got a high pressure pump unit here and I'm just going to do a couple of demonstrations on some of the components, some of the factors. Now this is a fundamental part of our SIBS braking unit. This is the hydraulic pump responsible for delivering pressure to the lines and to the brake to release our brake. I'm going to talk you through some of the fundamental parts and their functions. Now, straight away you'll see the tank here in the reservoir with the sight on the front, purely for a level indicator of the fluid. Harness coming in, we've got our power supply, which is over here, and our supply to our sensors and our harness interface back in the cab. Now, quick and easy one. First part here, obviously our fill point. So removing the cap, fluid straight in the top here, and quick way to fill our unit up here. You'll then see on the rear of the unit, this is our outlet. So we've got our high pressure feed coming out of here over to our brakes, and obviously the pump then responsible. Now this is all controlled from the controller inside of the cab, and all of the sensors then feed back that information to tell it which state it's in and what it's currently doing. Now back on the other side here, you'll see we have our wires coming down here to our fluid level sensor. So you'll see that one there. So just inside here, that's our fluid level sensor there, going to indicate on the controller high or low fluid content. And then just behind it here, we have our dump solenoid. This is responsible for releasing the pressure when either the brake is activated through the controller or an interlock is set off. The other thing here is then we have the fluid pressure sensor. Two feeds for this one, just so that it can tell the controller the low side and high side, meaning whether it's releasing the brake or activating the brake. And on the other side over here, we have our fluid regulator. So this is our pressure regulator. Usually not needed to be adjusted. In some instances, releasing the pressure on this nut and winding this out or in will decrease the flow of the pressure, and sometimes can be a valuable tool. Besides that, just on the inside here, we have our valve body where all of our sensors are housed, where our pump is then recycling the fluid from the tank in and out of that valve body, and then doing its thing. That is basically all for our pump. You've then got the enclosure here sealed, and you'll notice on one side the small cutout. That one just goes around our gland there on the tank to ensure a nice snug fit. And then our adjustable locking tabs at either side here, and you'll see if this requires to be loosened or tightened, spinning that, locking that down, and you're all good to go.